This is literally a trip that changed my life, changed the trajectory of my steps. It changed everything that I thought was impossible. This is a story of my first time performing in Mexico City, from being in awe of this acid jazz band that I come across to next thing you know they're in our hotel room hanging out with us, partying with us, to then performing together and then creating music and making a music video to one of my original songs. It was literally all a dream. I can't even describe the feeling. So stay tuned, check out this next episode.
You know, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, from the beach of San Diego. Yeah, you know how we roll. I'm taking in these moments, keep my business on the deal. Yeah, looking good, feeling good. Like Kobe with the free throw. Yeah, I know that I'm about it, 'cause I got it all for real though. Flip around in my hometown, and years later I'm grown now. Made my mama like so proud. Chase a dream, they say slow down, slow down. Slow down.
Let's get right into it. My name is Ambition. I'm a hip-hop artist based out of Phoenix, Arizona, originally from San Diego, California. Out here grinding, working, making a name for myself, indulging in different businesses and different creative outlets. One thing I would really love to mention is this trip would not have been possible without my dad, who is one of my #1 supporters and promoters of my dreams of becoming a hip-hop artist. So essentially this whole trip happened because my dad took a trip to San Carlos, ended up going to a wine tasting event out there and met a man named Mariano along with his friend Claudia, and they basically hit things off. He basically promotes shows. Him and my dad got to talking. He shared that I'm a hip-hop artist and shared my music with him. Next thing you know, we get invited to fly out there for this festival. My dad and I take this trip. We're out there for about 4 or 5 days. 3 of those days in which I'm performing at this festival back to back to back, which is an awesome opportunity because most of the bands perform only 1 day, but we were allowed the 3 days so that I can get exposure, network, and all that good stuff. We get there and it's all these awesome vendors, these awesome bands, these awesome performers, people just like me wanting to get on the stage, hopefully, you know, get exposure and meet new people. So I perform and it was freeing, it was fun. My dad was there supporting me, filming me, and so it meant a lot to me just to have him there as support. Next thing you know, we come across a band called Mafia Soul, and they were our favorite act of the whole night. They happen to be the closers of the whole show. So I go ahead and start filming these guys, hoping that if I can grab enough video and photo of them, I would have a reason to come up to them after and let them know, hey, I got photo and video of you, can we follow each other on social media? I wanted a way to get in contact with them, right? In my head, I'm like, these guys are so good, they're probably famous, like, I need to get in contact with these people. I go up to them after their show and I let them know what I have on my camera. We're pretty much just go on about the night, celebrating the first day of the festival. Well, my dad's outside taking a smoke on the balcony, and next thing you know, he sees Mafia Soul with all their gear and equipment down below, walking the street corner. He calls them up and is like, hey, come up and party with us, we got beer, come on. I was like, no, like, we're bothering them, like, they're not gonna come up here. Next thing you know, these guys come up and agree to hang out with us. And lo and behold, we're all hanging out, having a great time in the hotel. Gabriel, we call him Gabo, he breaks out his trumpet and he's playing the trumpet in the hotel room, and we're just vibing. Like, it's a great time. Like, there's not one person that's not having a great time in that room. So just to introduce you guys to everybody, we have the wonderful, beautiful Jazz. She is the singer and hip hop artist of the group. And I was super amazed with her. I really loved hanging out, having another female there with me who does something similar to myself. And next we have Mikey, who is the guitar player, and he's such a badass. He's super talented. And we have Gabo, who is the trumpet player, and he is just so awesome and talented. And we just honestly hit it off immediately. Let me tell you, we were up until literally 5, 6 a.m. hanging out, enjoying, just in the moment.
I'm here in the show from the Ambition, the fucking girl. I love it so much.
So day 2 of the festival comes around. We are running on very little sleep. Jazz, Mikey, and Gabo leave the next morning for whatever it is they need to do. Me and Dad stay back so that we can prepare for show that day. We have an awesome connection. His name is Alejandro. Shout out Alejandro, we love you. He has done nothing but love and support us. He's actually the cousin of Mariano and the person that helped us basically get transportation to and from all of the places we were going. Really great guy. He has a connection to dancers that can basically perform with me during my set to just kind of amplify everything. So that same night that I met Mafia Soul, I sent these girls my music to learn and pretty much choreograph. These girls literally learned my songs in less than 24 hours and absolutely kill it. It blew my mind. They're out of the water. They're super talented. Their names are Brenda and Sammy, and so I'm super grateful we were able to have them as an asset for day 2. So amid all of this performing and prepping and everything like that, I'm in contact with Mafia Soul and basically asking them if they would like to perform at the festival one last time with me on day 3, and they agreed to learn my songs and perform with me. Oh my gosh, was it incredible. We get together and we practice 1, maybe 2 times. Had to redesign. You wanna trip to the outskirts, down the flirt, get to know you, maybe skip work. 4 hours on the hammock in the sun, turn it to a month. Think no pressure, we don't gotta fall in love. It was just a beautiful thing to be able to collaborate with them and, you know, for them to connect with my music in the way that they did, because obviously we have that language barrier. All my music is in English and they primarily speak Spanish, maybe a little bit of English, so it was so cool. Day 3, grand finale, the closing of the entire festival. It's something I just won't ever forget. Life's crazy, honestly. Not only do we have Mafia Soul, we have our dancers come back again for day 3, and so it was an awesome experience.
Let me take you on a trip to the outskirts, really down the flirt, get to know you, maybe skip work. 4 hours on the hammock in the sun, turn it to a month, ain't no pressure, we don't gotta fall in love.
So my dad and I have about 1 or 2 more days left in Mexico City before we have to fly back home. Mafia Soul and I had been talking about remixing one of my songs. Once again, everything literally happened within a span of 2 or 3 days. Now we're doing a music video for YouTube. So it is just absolutely crazy. It's just an unforgettable experience.
International music. I can feel it in my bones, I'm in sicko mode. Called you on the phone to say andale, vámonos. Tell your city adios, cause it's time to go. Been trying to get you all alone, you already know. Even though I take my time because we got the time. I did the math and I'm impatient, finally got the dime. Multiply that by 100 on the inside. I've been working on myself, had to redesign. Let me take you on a trip to the outskirts. Really down to flirt, get to know you, maybe skip work. Chill for hours on a hammock in the sun. Turn it to a month, ain't no pressure, we don't gotta fall in love. Cause I ain't in no rush, you ain't in no rush. Baby, so it's what we want, but we keep it hush. I ain't in no rush, you ain't in no rush. Baby, so it's good to get it, but we keep it hush.
Language barriers did not stop us from the music. And that's what it was all about. It was always about the music and the love for the music and their commitment to learning my songs and my commitment to getting better at my Spanish and communicating with them. I felt like I graduated. It was like a next level in my career. I just really wanted to share this experience with you guys. Thank you so much if you've watched until the end. I do have a part 2 to all of this. My dad and I get invited for another festival, so I will be doing a vlog and documentation of all of that, so stay tuned. Shout out to Mafia Soul for being the best humans to possibly work with. I can't wait to see where our journey takes us. Muchas gracias todos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and support the journey, support the mission. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.